G'day everyone, this is Jill reporting from the 4th Unlock the Past genealogy cruise. I've got with me here today a serial cruiser, a serial Unlock the Past cruiser, Jeff Doherty from Queensland. Jeff is actually on his fourth Unlock the Past genealogy cruise. Jeff, why have you fronted up yet again?
Oh, well, being an ex-sailor, I enjoy cruising. And
you could have gone on any cruise.
that's right, but the only way I can get my wife Margaret to come along is if there is a family history conference on board.
So are you the family history historian? Are you the family historian, or do you just come along for the ride?
No, both. We're both interested in family
You're
history.
interested in family. So what are your particular interests?
The usual mix, Scottish, English, Irish, Welsh, a bit of Channel Island.
Okay, so a bit of a mixed bag, but not really,
But
because you haven't...
The usual
you're not
suspects.
The usual suspects. Now, I know from the program that you presented on this cruise and you presented on the last cruise.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of topics have you presented on?
I usually stick to what I'm researching through my university studies, and that's the Boer War. I'm interested in the families of the men who served then.
So,
Particularly the Queensland contingents.
okay, have you got any of your own family that were in the Boer War?
Not a soul.
Not a soul, so it's just interest. So your tertiary studies, what are they in family history, or is it a more general degree you're doing?
Well, it started out to be a diploma in family history.
Mm-hmm.
Marg found an advert for Armidale University in one of her family history magazines and showed it to me, and I said, oh, I could do that. And so I signed up for it's a 2-year part-time course.
Yes.
And then halfway through that, clever marketers that the UNE is brought out an advanced diploma.
Mm-hmm.
That was another 2 years part-time. By the time I got through that, I thought, I've done half a BA here, so I just signed up for the rest of it. And then I did honours after that, and then I started the PhD after that.
So you have started your PhD already?
Well, I'm actually, as soon as we get back from
You're
this...
negotiating your...
No, as soon as we get back
topic?
from this cruise, I'm starting on a second go at the PhD. We had some family issues the first time, and that took away from the study time, and I left it.
Okay, so we'll get back to the cruise, because that's where we are.
Yeah.
You've come on your 4th cruise. You like cruising.
Yes.
But what, apart from the experience of being at sea, what do you take away from one of these Unlock the Past cruises? Do you learn anything, or...?
Well, you always learn something new.
Okay, have you learned something new this time?
Oh, yes.
Anything that struck a chord with you, particularly?
Not really, but take, for example, the talks by Chris Payton.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the last
Couple of cruises
cruise,
ago,
and
yes.
it's just reinforcing some of the stuff that he says, and he always he's brought in new bits and pieces.
So
you're always sucking up something.
And you find that he's an engaging presenter.
Yes.
He's a bit entertaining as well.
He's got the personality for it.
He's got the wee gift of the gab.
Yes.
He's got That's great. Now, you're speaking about this person called Marg.
That's my wife.
That's your wife. And what does she do?
The same as me.
She's obsessed with family history, is she?
Yes. Well, she's the president of the Genealogical Society of Queensland.
President, okay.
She's also the president of History Queensland, which is an overarching body for local history groups and family history groups. And she's retired, so she's got time to do that sort of thing.
Yes. And just going forward, I've lost my track. She presented on the cruise as well.
Yes.
And I must say that I found her topic, I didn't come to your talk, sorry, but one can't go to everything, but her topic was so interesting, and it's a little bit allied to your topic in a way. It's sort of a cousin.
Well, yes, we're we're interested in the people rather than the conflicts. They're both war-based topics, but it's more social history than straight military history.
Well, hers was most interesting. It was nurses from a small hospital or a small town, wasn't it? Is it Mount Morgan?
From central Queensland.
Central Queensland.
Which contains Mount Morgan,
Morgan.
Rockhampton and Gladstone, and basically a lot of little
So,
villages.
Yeah, I guess the point of my asking you that question is to just let people know that not only are there general topics like Chris Payton's Irish, Scottish stuff, but there are niche topics like yours that I particularly find most interesting because they're things that we don't generally hear about. Now, I've probably taken enough of your time. This is going to be on Unlock the Past's YouTube
I look
channel.
forward to seeing it.
So when Lachlan, our cameraman, has done his work and gets internet access, he'll post that up. So do look for yourself on Unlock the Past. And thank you, Jeff, for letting me grab you in the corridor.
Thanks for asking.